You're right. You're right. He's a little. Oh, I know that guy. I call him the Great Mustache. The Great Mustache is in there.
He reminds me of the German boxer that's in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
There you go. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I remember the music and everything.
He's got the same haircut.
Yes.
Almost.
Frank Posko, who he's a game fighter, man. I had him before. Interviewed him for the last one. He fought at the last CFS, and or the first one, I should say, CFS 1. And he's a great fighter. He's going up against a very different guy. The guy he fought last time was a skinnier, smaller guy, more of his look and his build. This guy he's going up against is a brick crap house. I'll say it like that.
Yeah. So, and I'm always trying to make like some assessment, a prediction about what's going to go on.
What do you think's going to happen?
So I don't know, but when I'm looking at the guy on the right, Tipaldos. Am I saying this right? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, that works.
That's how I'm saying it.
Yeah, that's fine.
With his size, I feel like he's going to have to lean a little bit on the ground game.
Yeah.
He's built like a wrestler.
Yes.
Now, is he going to
perform like one?
I don't know, but I feel like he will be at a disadvantage when it comes to arm length, typically. Though sometimes you get these guys that are short, but they have really long arms.
Dude.
And they have this weird ape index where, you know what ape index is?
Yes.
Yeah, they get this like plus 4-inch ape index,
yes.
And they're very surprised.
I hate those guys because I have really short arms.
Knuckle draggers.
Yeah, I'm short and I have short arms.
I'm the same.
Ugh. No, but I guarantee you, how about this? Tipaldos is going to start with a shot. I guarantee you, he's going to start with a shot. His
name's Train. Trains don't punch people out.
No, they're not a punch.
They run people over.
Yep. He's going in, man. First couple punches, and then he's going for a double leg or something.
And I mean, he's a lot more muscular than his opponent.
Yep.
But the thing when it comes to jiu-jitsu and triangles and things like that,
doesn't matter.
You can get strangled with a rope. So it doesn't matter how big those legs are. If they wrap around you and they get locked in.
Posko.
So just because I'm a bald wrestler, I'm going to go to Tipaldos.
All right.
It looks like Frank Posko would be a guy that I could hang out with, though.
He does.
He looks like a legit dude.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd have some fun times.
That mustache is definitely has to have a story behind it. There's no way you just have a mustache for no damn reason.
Yeah, you have to. There's a story behind it.
There is.
We should try to hypothesize what that story is.
His great-grandfather was in the Great War, and he's doing it to commemorate him. He looks just like him.
Did you see the movie Hot Rod?
No.
So the movie Hot Rod, Adam Sandberg's character.
Lonely Planet.
Not Adam Sandberg, Andy Sandberg.
Andy Sandberg, yeah.
He can't grow a mustache. That's like his dream.
it's one
anyway,
thing
by the end of he wears a fake mustache almost the entire movie. But by the end.
Oh, what do we get? A leg kick?
And we're not even watching the fight.
I know.
But we were wrong. It was leg kicks.
It was leg kicks.
By Tipaldos.
Yeah, what the heck?
And he got a knockdown off of a leg kick.
Oh, we got a nice, what is that, a guillotine?
That's a guillotine.
I can't even see from here now.
But I don't think it's in good. I think it's out by now. The referee's obstructing my vision.
Dude, please do not, Posko, please do not try to fight muscle to muscle against this dude. There's no way. This, to me, this looks like two different weight classes going against each other.
It really does. I want to say that, do you know when the weigh-ins were for this?
Yesterday, yeah. Last night.
So I feel like right now, Tipaldos is heavier.
Yeah. Like he was on death's door last night, and then this morning he was just like at McDonald's, like, give me everything. $1 menu.
Yeah. And it looks like now there was a very
nasty elbow from Tipaldos. Tipaldos looks like he's very much into the Muay Thai. He's throwing elbows and knees.
And Frank looks a little, off, like a little bit running. He's had the only really offense he's had so far in the fight that I've seen is one guillotine attempt, a second one that was really not a very good attempt.
Right.
Never really got anywhere.
No.
But he's been very defensive, just kind of giving each other high fives for a little bit.
Yeah.
Telling each other he's doing a good job. And that was a really nice right hook caught him.
The Train went ahead with a looping 1-2 to a
And
left
that was
leg
a
kick.
solid elbow.
Solid elbow. So, I mean, Tipaldos is definitely a Muay Thai. He favors the Muay Thai.
So this is what happens when you stereotype
Yeah,
short,
I was
bald,
hoping.
white people.
Man, I was hoping Tipaldos had some nice ground game, but
And there's another guillotine attempt, but his head's up pretty high. He's standing. His
And
head's
he
out now.
popped right out.
He's got him on the mat.
Tipaldos is just
He
he's taking Posko apart right now.
But even one of the things that you're going to see is like, I don't know.
Posko's fighting his dad.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. Like even with the guillotine attempt, one thing that you're going to look for to see if it's a good guillotine is the person's back starting to bend or crumble under the pressure. And honestly, it looked like Tipaldos was getting straighter. Like he just flexed out of it.
Is that an official defense against a guillotine to straighten out your back?
You obviously want to get your head up. So basically, the head down is your enemy. The more concave you are, the worse. So if you can straighten up, and that starts with your head.
So it's when you're trying to get a good guillotine, it's like down and then like to the side too, right?
Not even. I don't even think to the side much.
Really?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, so the reason why things I think go to the side a little bit is that when you go to the side, you're blocking with one of your legs, and I think that you just by function end up on the side. Mm-hmm. So it's really just this kind of neck pressure here,
right.
And everything gets folded up on the arm. And if everything's nice and tight, there's nowhere to go.
Mike Hess, right?
Brent Hess.
Hess, right? Mike's dad, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. From Aikido.
Aikido, martial arts, Brent Hess. Much love and respect to all the Fight Game podcast fans.
I'm telling you, man. We talked to this guy last time, and this is a good guy right here, and we still got to get you on the show.
Yes.
All right, sir. Take it easy. Yeah, so that's funny because I remember kind of watching a video, and I know Marcelo likes to get the neck to the side, but
yeah, I mean if you're here and then you can start pulling their head in,
it's even better, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean the more folded up a person is,
the better. All right, so they're back at it. This is round 2, and boy, Posko is throwing knees like they're going out of style. And
he's got some really sharp knees. They're very pointy.
Yeah, definitely with that body style. But looks like to me, Tipaldos is just eating them and no problem.
Yeah, I don't think that Tipaldos is worried.
No, he's fighting his dad. I mean, Tipaldos is just like the dad here. He's just a bigger dude. He's doing a good job. That's why I think Tipaldos has a background in Muay Thai. Is he's not making the wrong moves here in the stand-up. He's taking his time, you know what I mean? And whenever Posko goes for like the wild stuff, he just like, all right, go ahead, throw it. Yeah, get tired.
And he was very casually, like that last kick that was just thrown, it missed by
like 3 feet?
Missed by like 3 inches.
Yeah.
But it was very casual.
You're like, oh.
Tipaldo had a better idea where that kick was going than Posko did.
That's why I'm saying 3 feet, because it was like, no
it may as well have been.
Might as well have been, man, because from this angle,
yeah.
Tipaldo, and he's got nice head movement. I mean, it's not the best head movement. I've seen better, obviously, but for an amateur, Tipaldo's really impressing me. And that was
another weak
What
guillotine,
the heck was that?
And that was a left hook.
So yeah, Posko tried to get another guillotine. Why is that his one? Is that like a pretty normal thing to kind of naturally want to get?
If the head's low, you're going to reach for it.
You're going for it?
You're going to reach for it.
Yeah.
Because that was
Tipaldo's
a really
just
nice
threw a
right
nasty right hand. Right hand hook right to the ear, it looked like. Posko's still in it. He's doing this weird.
The foot, and now he's going to the mat.
What was that? Oh my gosh, you guys just have to watch the video on that one.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
That was insane.
He basically had like Posko was going for a guillotine with his left hand, but his right foot was being held up by Tipaldo's left hand, and Tipaldo had enough of the guillotine attempt, so he just stood straight up
and just kind of
threw him on the floor and didn't really even do anything after that.
No, just like kind of threw him, and he spun like a top, and he's in that position again. Like, what's this craziness that Posko's doing?
So Posko right now, it's like a position that You would love it if you were on the ground because maybe you're taking the bag.
Oh, right,
But when
right.
you're standing up,
There's no. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you going
it
to
was
fly
like
over?
a weird. Yeah, he's just kind of standing.
He's like a sideways backpack on Tipaldos' back.
Yeah.
Or side, I guess.
Yeah, and if you're on the mat and you can use the mat to scoot and to extend those hips away, and then you have a chance.
Posko looks like he's just trying for anything. He's like, please, just one of these things work.
I feel like, honestly, that position where Posko was sort of being held up in the air in like a weird, like, it's almost like a closed guard. He's like, I think he may have even had both hooks in, but he was still in front. Like, his legs are so long that they were able to wrap around. He was able to get that back hook in.
Right.
But he's still standing directly in front of Tipaldo.
Yeah.
And so in that position, I feel like he may have actually, in a weird way, gained a little bit of confidence. Because after that exchange, he came out and started doing some weird jumping knee stuff.
Yeah, he was
But
like, this is working for me.
But his demeanor seemed to change a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, from sitting here, we're like, nah, dude. Nah, don't do that. Because, again, when he tried that again, he just threw him down.
Good job, man. This is you, right?
Yeah, first fight, yeah.
You were awesome, dude.
Did y'all see Q tonight?
Oh, hey.
Did y'all see Q?
Hey, sit down for a second, man.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go.
All right, so we got Katada Nubani. Am I saying that right? Katada? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Katada? How do I say your name? Just say it right into the thing. Oh, whoa, hold on. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Katada.
Katada.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yep.
And what do you think about your match, man? Did you feel like that was kind of outclassed a little? You outclassed him a little bit there.
You know, I knew I was bigger than him. He's a natural 135, but I came up. I dropped down to 40. He came up a little bit, so mad props to him for that. But yeah, honestly, I saw his two fights, his two opponents. None of them had a win. And they just, they look like small guys, and he didn't look that tough to me, honestly. So
no, you look like you were trained. He looked like he wasn't very well trained. So easy win for you, right? Just another day.
Yeah, for sure. It was pretty easy. Honestly, I took the fight because it was June 1st. It was during Ramadan,
right.
And I was gonna be like fasting. So
yeah.
I thought the weight cut would be easier. I'd get down there easy 140. And I do my thing against, sort of a lesser opponent, all due respect.
Yeah.
But they pushed it back again, so I put the weight back on, but I had to lose it all over. But yeah, honestly, I felt good in there. I did the same thing, threw those big lefts. And
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I feel like my friends gain weight during Ramadan.
Say that again?
I feel like my friends that abstain during Ramadan.
Yeah.
Just put the weight on at night.
Yeah.
Like it's like they have buffets. I know guys
dude,
are like
every night, 8:32, we're eating, boom, feasting every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
All right,
And the summer Ramadans are the worst.
Summer, dude, and it's gonna keep getting worse. It's gonna keep going in and in and in. So yeah, we're going through some hard times right now. We're getting those long nights.
It was an awesome fight. So we were over here watching sort of our diagnosis of everything. We thought Gerber did it almost looked like he didn't even have intent to hit you. Like he was like throwing stuff.
Everything felt short.
And it was just like, it was almost like he was trying to scare you with a hit as opposed to actually to get anything on you.
Yeah, no, there's no intimidation factor at this point with him. But, after that first big left, everything he threw was sort of in range, nothing extended,
Right,
just sort of,
absolutely.
sitting it back.
Bring the mic towards your mouth a little, just bring it down. Yeah, perfect. There you
awesome.
go.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed about his stand-up game is that it was very herky-jerky. Like it wasn't. Whereas with you, it's like where you want it to land, it's landing. I mean, you can tell a fighter that knows what they're doing as opposed to a fighter that doesn't know what they're doing. In there, I was just like, what is he doing inside there with you? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, he's still new to the game. I think he'll grow. He'll be okay. And honestly, I knew he was a grappling guy, and even if it went down to the ground, I felt really, really confident. Grappling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, honestly, I grew up grappling, big wrestler, and I'm learning my jiu-jitsu now, but it's an MMA fight. I like fighting,
Where are you at?
Absolutely.
What's your belt in jiu-jitsu right now?
We don't do belts in my gym. Honestly, I would love to know where I'm at. Yeah, I have
How long have you been training?
I've been training for a full year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got that wrestling background, and then you come in and, you got to learn to get used to being on your back rather than bellying out like wrestling. But I have no idea where I am on that jiu-jitsu totem pole, so we'll see.
What's your aspiration right now? Like you're here at the Cowboy fights. What do you want to do? What are you trying to do?
Honestly, I get this asked a lot. I don't know if I want to make a full career out of this. I'm doing what I love right now, and I know I really wanted to do this for a long time. Honestly, before I met my team in my camp, I signed up by myself for an amateur fight. You
Oh,
know?
see, I told you that happened,
Okay,
man.
Yeah, man. I
That's
did-
what we thought Gerber did with you.
Really?
Honestly,
yeah, 'cause
that's
he
what
had kids in his. Yeah, he had his friends in his corner. It was interesting. But that's what I did. Like, I found Cagezilla, and then I emailed Brooks Miller or
Yeah,
Jeff Wild.
I know Brooks Miller. Yeah, I know the Wild guys.
And he gave me 2 forms. He's like, fill this out, and you can fight and just have people in your corner. And I did. I was like, okay. But I didn't get on that card, so I found a real gym. I started training for real.
Good.
Yeah, I did the right
I think
thing.
that's definitely the good approach. Just
Yeah,
find a gym,
absolutely.
find people that and can make you better.
that might work.
I got humbled pretty quick in that gym.
I was about to say, man,
Yeah.
you're around a lot of other killers.
Exactly.
Then you kind of see where you're at.
Exactly. But honestly, I mean, I know this is what I'm good at right now, and I really like training, and I like being here, and I like winning. So
How old are you?
we'll see. I'm 20. I just turned 24 last month.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great age to be in the fight game.
Yeah, man. Just get mentally strong and keep putting in work, and I think we'll
Cool,
be all right.
man. Hey, hopefully we'll have you an episode
Awesome,
soon, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate
Very,
it.
very nice to meet you, and congratulations
man.
on the
Thank you,
win.
guys. Awesome.
We hope that next time you get into the ring, it'll be somebody a little bit closer. So
Yeah, you give me a good
we were
match.
comparing it. Did you watch the Benamar Buell fight?
Yeah, it was a very good fight. That was my last opponent, Connor.
Okay. How did
Yeah.
you do against Connor?
So I won the first round. I broke his nose and I bloodied him up pretty bad. And then the second round, I don't know if it was a toss-up or he won it, but he won split decision.
Okay.
Yeah, he won split decision. So I was excited to see how he would do here. Yeah, he's the only guy that only lost on my record right now. So
Well, I think that's pretty good. I mean, he seemed a little bit
he's
bigger
pretty
than
game.
you were, but
He's 5'11". Yeah, I'm 5'7", but
yeah, no, that was awesome. But after watching that fight, we're like, yeah, we'd love to see Nubani go against somebody kind of more.
yep.
In this
And I can't
league,
wait.
so
Yeah, that's I need game opponents. Absolutely.
There you
Very
go.
good, man. Well, thanks again.
Thank you guys. You guys have a good night, man. I appreciate you
You
guys.
as
Hey,
well.
check us out, man, on Facebook.
Okay.
All right, The Fight Game Podcast. All right.
Got you.
I want
will.
to see you on there.
Yes, sir. I'll be on there. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.
All right, man. That was Katada Nubani. That man, good fighter, man. Good fighter.
Also, very diplomatic too. Very respectful.
He was respectful.
He didn't say I beat a child.
Yeah. Yes. And
Like, honestly,
he
'cause
could
I
have
was-
said that. He could
Because
have.
he could have come on here and said, hey, look, man, I'm keeping my eyes out. Social services might be around the corner. Because I did do some domestic violence to a child
To a
earlier
child.
tonight. And anything can happen at this point.
Hey,
But
look,
he didn't say that.
Jeremiah Gerber, keep training, man. Keep training. Get in there. We see because we've been okay. We've been where you kind of are. We've seen kind of where you are. Obviously, Tad with the jiu-jitsu, me with the Muay Thai. We know what we see. You got in the ring. That's like the hardest thing to do is to compete. So you got that locked down. You were up there. You were game for the fight. But now you just need to work on your game, man. You really got to work on your game. I don't even know who won the last one. Oh well,
I'm going to go off on a limb.
it was
Go out
probably
on a limb and
Tipaldos.
say Tipaldos probably
Yeah.
won that one.
Yeah, I'd probably.
It was a decision, though, and it went the full distance.
Yeah.
So-
I wonder why though. I feel like Tipaldos probably could have maybe knocked him out. I don't know. It's not easy. It's not easy to knock somebody out. But
It is with the choke.
That's true.
That's the secret.
That's
We
true.
need more chokes.
Learn how to choke, baby.
And while we were talking to Katada, there was a couple moments I saw, looked up, and we had another moment where Posko was elevated above Tipaldo's head, and he just threw him down on the mat again.
Once again. Yeah, they're cleaning the mat, so I guess
I
there's
think
some
that-
blood.
That's probably where
Or urine.
Posko bounced. He bounced on that spot. I think he actually came up off the mat a little bit. He was thrown down so hard.
Oh, okay, right on.
I don't know what kind of stain that would leave. But
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, people have crapped themselves in a cage. You can go on YouTube and find some video on that.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to add that.
I've already done it. I've done the research, guys. It exists.
Just go into safe mode on your browsers. Okay? Good way to get a virus.